What's up, you guys? Happy Monday. It's Courtney Miracle. All right, so I posted on Saturday, I think, about doing a gratitude challenge. So this is something that I just wanted to jump on and chat with you guys about why I think it's so important, how it's affected my life, and how like just a few simple changes can really increase your happiness and awareness to kind of what's going on in your life. So let's talk about my gratitude. So we used to talk about gratitude a lot, and I was like, yeah, I do it. And I like kind of did it, but didn't really do it. And so I started doing it with my kids about 9 months ago. And so we just got into this thing of like every night before bed, and we all lay down together. Hi, Amber. When you guys jump on, give me a hello. But we always lay down in bed together, and they fall asleep with us. And our sleeping situation is what it is. I sleep in one bed with Skylar, and Brayden sleeps in another with Carson, but Carson always goes to bed with us. So we started by saying, what are you grateful for? And I know somebody asked yesterday, they were like, well, how do you teach little kids gratitude? And I don't really have a great answer other than what I did. So I just started saying like, hey, I'm grateful for, the time we got to spend together. I'm grateful for, whatever I was grateful for. Like every night I literally say I'm grateful for all the abundance that we have. And in the beginning, they didn't totally understand it. At Christmas, it was like, I'm grateful for Santa, I'm grateful for, and so I just started asking, like, what are you thankful for? Like, what are you thankful that happened in your life today? What do you, whatever. And so for me, saying thankful was a little more, resonated with the kids a little bit more, than gratitude. And I don't know if Sky totally gets it. She's 3, but she always knows. And she always says, can we do our grateful for? And so, we would just each go around and like, what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? And in the beginning, I'll be honest, you guys, like I was pretty stressed out at that point in my life. I was incredibly overwhelmed. I was in a place where I was just super stressed, just still at war with my body. There was a lot going on for me just stressed about money, stressed about the gym, stressed about everything. And so I started saying gratitude, like being grateful for the things that were stressing me out, right? Like I'm grateful that we have 3 businesses we're trying to run. I'm grateful that, I have these opportunities. I'm grateful that I don't go to a 9 to 5. Like I really started to pull into, for me, the things that I was grateful for that were stressing me out, right? Like I'm grateful that every week I have all this laundry to put away. Like I'm grateful that I get to stay home with my kids. Like, and Riley, I just saw you jump on, this will totally resonate with you, right? Like it's hard when you have little kids to build businesses, but I'm really grateful that I have the opportunity to do that and I don't have to drop them off to daycare, right? So I really started thinking like, what am I grateful for? And there were some nights I didn't really feel it. And some nights I really felt it. Like sometimes it was like, okay, I'm saying the words, but I'm not feeling it in my body. I'm not feeling it in my heart. I'm not feeling it in my soul. But the more and more I did it, the more and more I really felt grateful. And the more I would catch myself like on a daily basis being like driving through traffic or doing whatever and being like, wow, I'm really grateful. Or driving in and seeing a beautiful sunset or connecting to the moon or whatever and being like, wow, I'm really grateful that I have this. I'm grateful for what I'm learning. That was the thing that I said every night last year was like, I'm grateful for everything that I'm learning. I'm grateful for what I'm going to be able to teach. Like I'm so grateful for what I've learned in the last year and how it's changed my life and who I am as a person and completely shifted everything in my world. Like I no longer have overwhelm. And some of that was just being present, right? And if you're able to be present, then you're able to be grateful. And if you're able to be grateful, you're able to be present. And so the more you up level both of those things, the easier it gets. So I saw a study that said you can literally rewire your brain to be happier by saying 3 things you're grateful for every day for 21 days. And so I was like, well, how cool would this be if we did a challenge where you just get to write it down? Honestly, you guys, I think, because this is how I am as a person, saying it out loud was so much different than just saying it, right? Like than just being like, oh yeah, in my head, right? Oh, I'm grateful for whatever. Like saying it out loud and saying it to another person to me was huge, but maybe you don't have to do that, but say it out loud. So what I want to do is I'm going to post in my stories on Facebook and on Instagram every day for 21 days. It'll be the same picture that says, tell me what you're grateful for. And then just write it to me. Like write it to me what you're grateful for. I cannot wait to hear what you guys are grateful for. And mostly I can't wait to see how good you feel at the end of this 21 days. Because I literally remember at Christmas, I was sitting and wrapping presents and, like I love to give gifts. Like it's one of my favorite things ever. Like I would always be broke if I gave all the gifts I want to give. I love giving to people. I love giving my service. I love giving presents. Like I just love giving. So I was wrapping all this stuff for my kids and I got them way more stuff than they needed. Like they didn't need anything, right? But I love that. And I remember sitting and like looking at the boxes and looking around me and like looking at all the wrapping paper. And I had this like overwhelming like rush of gratitude. And I was like, holy crap, like and not that we're rolling in it, we don't have millions of dollars in the bank, but like it was this true gratitude for the ability to have that, to be able to do that, to have that with my family. Like it was just this, like I really started to feel it, and I started to feel it and notice it everywhere in my life. And the more grateful you are, like the better everything is going to go. Like it's really hard to complain when you're being grateful, right? And so if you're struggling with like judging yourself and being overwhelmed and being stressed out and being just like all the time, doing gratitude will totally help you. So like I said, I do it at night. I also do it in the morning now, just by myself in my journal. Like I write what I'm grateful for and I write my intentions for the day. But yeah, so that's what this challenge is. So I'd love you guys to join me. If you have a friend, a partner, a coworker, whatever that you really think should do this with you, that you want to like share with them, that's even more fun. Tag them in this post, tag them on Instagram, tag them on Facebook, whatever. I just can't wait to see all of this stuff, and I'll probably screenshot some of them and share them with you guys, just because it really is one of those things when we just take a step back, we realize how much we have to be grateful for. And no matter the stress, no matter whatever, like there's always something to be grateful for. The situation could always be worse. And if you're able to look at what you're grateful for, you can really see where you want to go, and you can really learn to manifest that happiness. So that's what I've got for you guys. Thank you guys for jumping on. I'd love to hear your comments. For today, tell me what you're grateful for on this post, and then I'll also post it in my stories. So love you all, and I'll see you later.